What is going on, guys? It's been a long time. Now, for those of you that have been following me, yeah, I put out a lot of content and I taught a lot of people how to do what I'm doing successfully, by the way. And then, well, I just kind of disappeared. Kind of like spoofing. That was really corny. Anyway, I'm back after almost a year, okay? Right now, what we're all going through, we all know it. We're going through this coronavirus thing, okay? This COVID-19. Many of you are in lockdown. You're in quarantine. It is mandatory. Here, where I am, not gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm just kidding. I'm in South Carolina. Many of you are in lockdown. We're almost there. Many of you are in quarantine. You can't go out and play Pokemon Go. Now again, for those that have been following me, the ones that have already been spoofing, this is nothing new to you. We're just gonna use a little bit different program. But for those of you that haven't been following me for the last year, I'm gonna teach you how to do it from your couch. Now, you're sitting here saying how to do what? Well, what I'm talking about is spoofing. I'm talking about a way to play Pokemon Go that you never even have to leave your couch for. You don't have to leave your bed, you don't have to leave your shower. If you're weird like me and play in the shower, I'm talking about a way to play Pokemon Go among this virus and this pandemic. You don't have to leave your house. You may not be able to legally, maybe you can, but frankly, it's frowned upon. Well, so is my drinking habit, but that doesn't stop me. Now, what I'm about to show you, I'm gonna get to the point really quick here, just hang tight, is a way to play Pokemon Go without having to literally leave your house. You can, I'm talking about physically lay on your couch all day, you can lay in your bed all day, you can sit on the toilet and play it, you never have to move, you can do it. This is what we in the community call spoofing. Now, this is highly frowned upon in most of the community, and this is highly frowned upon to Niantic. Now, I'm gonna disclose something to you here. What I'm about to teach you is very, very frowned upon by Niantic. You know, the makers of Pokemon Go, Pokemon, so on. And they don't like this. So, take this advice, take this tutorial, learn this, but most importantly, what I'm telling you is do this, if you do, at your own risk. I am not responsible for whether or not you get banned. Apparently, there's a ban wave that's been going around. Ooh, spooky. Now, even so, the thing is, I'm not gonna go into what a VPN is and the semantics of all that, but I can show you how to protect yourself, protect your IP address, prevent yourself from getting banned. If you're willing to listen to me, I can teach you, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is actually to teach you how to install this app and what this app is. And this app is called iPoGo. Now, iPoGo, it's very similar to iSpoofer. As many of you know, I taught thousands of people, like tens of thousands of people, how to use iSpoofer to spoof their location. iSpoofer is now dead. Hate to say it, it's dead. Now, for that, maybe for the meantime, it's still available on your PC or your Mac or whatever. And I'm actually gonna put out a video on how to use that, because now you can actually plug your phone in, or you can do it over Wi-Fi. You can use your computer as a central hub for your GPS location and the spoofing, and still play on your phone. However, this new app, this new program is much easier. So here we go. Number one, you gotta go to this website, iPoGo.app, all right? Once you get to that website, you're gonna scroll down. Now this, as far as I'm concerned, I've got an iPad, I've got an iMac, I've got an iPhone. If you can't tell, I'm an Apple fan. This does not work on iPads, okay? This only works on iPhones. What versions and so on, I'm not sure, but that's not the point. Go to the website, hit the link that says direct install. Once you click that link, it is going to pull up a pop-up window that asks you to install. It says cancel or install, literally. It's real simple, hit install. Now, after that, once you hit install, the key is here to wait. Now, I've done this about 10 times over before making this video. I want to make sure this is all correct for you guys. It can take between 10 seconds, 30 seconds, one time, because I think my Wi-Fi was, essentially you hit install and you may have to wait a few minutes, if that. I'm talking about 30 seconds, wait. Now, you need to go to your settings. Once you go to your settings, you go to the General tab. Again, those of you that have seen me do this before, you've seen iSpoofer, you've used iSpoofer, I can't even talk right now. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but for those of you that don't, go to your settings, go to General, and you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see a tab that's not normally there. It's right under VPN, it's called Device Management. Go into Device Management, you'll see something along the lines of CCRN or whatever you see, it doesn't matter. The point is there's only gonna be one profile. You need to go into that profile and you need to accept it. You need to basically tell your iPhone, your iDevice, that it is acceptable for this foreign app. In other words, not out of the App Store, not from Apple, not from Apple developer, blah, 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 blah. That it is okay to install on your iPhone and that you trust it, all right? So now go accept it. And then what you're gonna do is scroll over to whatever tab you have it, wherever it's downloading, and sit there and wait for it to install. Now I'll tell you, a week ago I was using iSpoofer and then all of a sudden it just vanished. But I'll go ahead and warn you that it may look funny. It may have like a crisscross and a whatever. It's not gonna explain what that is, but it's the logo for a developer app. It may not have the Pokemon Go with the Pokeball. Don't worry about that. Once it's done installing, click it. Now, from then, you're gonna go ahead and log in just like you would on Pokemon Go, just like you would on iSpoofer. You're gonna go ahead and log in, enter your date of birth, or excuse me, returning user, date of birth, and then you log into your Google account or Niantic account or whatever it is you use to log in. Once you log in, you're gonna notice it doesn't exactly look like iSpoofer. The UI is not exactly the same, but I promise you, this is very similar and it can do basically everything iSpoofer can. Now I'm gonna do a comparison between iSpoofer and iPoGo, but that's gonna be later. The point is, we're gonna keep spoofing. We're all on lockdown. I'm not sitting here on my couch all day, not being able to go outside because, the end of the world is coming, and I can't play Pokemon Go. It's just not happening. Now again, once it installs, you go in, you'll log in, so on. You'll notice that it's a little bit different. I'm gonna do another video really soon, I promise you, like within the next 48 hours on how to fully use it, but I don't wanna make this one too long, all right? The key is go in there, look through it, play with it. You're gonna notice an icon in the top left corner. I always forget if this is left or right or whatever this is. Anyway, top left corner, you're gonna notice a little icon. You click that and you can go through and see the map. You can see your feeds, so on. Again, I'm gonna do a full detailed video on how to use it fully. Now again, guys, this has just been a video on how to install the newest software, the newest program, the newest version of spoofing app that I personally know for a fact works and many other do. So I wanted to show you what to install and how to install it if you didn't already know. But I remind you, please be extremely careful with all this, okay? You have to follow certain rules. And frankly, if you want me to, I can go ahead and give you that at the end of this video. Rule number one, in order not to get banned, you have to pay attention to the 2-hour rule or the cooldown time. If you don't know what that is, I have videos that still apply to this day. I have other videos on how that cooldown period, that cooldown time works. Please go back and watch it. I literally have an entire video on cooldown, teleporting, the whole 9 yards on how to be safe and not get banned if that's what you're worried about. So if you're worried about getting banned, if you're worried about spoofing, so on, I don't blame you, that's okay. But me personally, I've been spoofing for 2 years. I've never got banned, but then again, who am I? You don't trust me. I don't blame you. Number two, when it comes to spoofing, literally, please protect yourself, okay? Now this is where I get into the idea of a VPN, all right? I can explain that in another video if you want me to. Again, in the comments, please let me know if you want me to go into further explanation of what a VPN is and how it can protect you while you're spoofing on Pokemon Go. Number three, during this virus time, during this COVID-19, this China virus, I don't care what you call it, during this time, hey, do me a favor, and I'm doing the same thing. I've been chilling at my house for way too long. I'm going stir crazy, hence why I'm back. Now, please do us all a favor, just like I am, just like many others are. Just stay at home as much as you can. If you go out, please be safe. Please don't cough and sneeze all over everybody. I've got allergies like a mother, but hey, when my allergies are kicking up, I'm not going out to the grocery store coughing and sneezing all over everybody because, oh my gosh, trust me, they will literally think I have the coronavirus. And I honestly don't care if they do. It's just out of respect. Anyway, guys, again, this is video number one. This is just how to do it while we're in lockdown. This is how to spoof. This is how to play Pokemon Go from your house, from your couch, from your bathroom, from your bed. I don't care. This is how you continue to play the game you love during this lockdown, during this pandemic. This is how you do it. Please, please like this video, subscribe, comment. If you watch to the end of this video, here's what I want you to do. I want you to name two things in the comments below. I want you to name number one, the positives that have come out of this COVID-19 virus for you personally. I want you to list the positives first. Anything positive that has happened to you since this whole thing started. And number two, I'm gonna let you list the negative because we all have to be honest. We all have to let it go. Sometimes we just gotta say it. So number two, list the negative. Number one, list the positives that have come from this coronavirus, this lockdown, this pandemic, I don't care. Number two, I want you to list something that maybe hasn't been so great about this whole thing. After that, I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe. YouTube channel is literally right here on the screen. So is my Instagram. Instagram is can't do that with my hand, the.pokemon.go.spoofer. I know anyway, here it is. And then YouTube, all you have to do is type in the Pokemon Go spoofer like normal with spaces in between. Yeah, it's real simple. Like, subscribe. You can watch my videos from before. They still apply. Everything but the iSpoofer video, the original install video, all my other ones still apply to the new spoofing platform. I promise you. Please like it, subscribe, share it with your friends. Now in a few days, I'm going to release the next video on how to fully use this new platform. Until then, I will see you guys next time, and it's really great to be back. Everybody be safe, stay safe, and hopefully stay well.